Now Theodora, right here I see another doll. And more straw. Now this is the straw from I saw in another photograph, right?
Mm-hmm.
Again, so much texture in this, in these images.
Very well.
These are really quite wonderful. How many pieces are you showing here in the gallery?
Over 50.
50 images. And how long are you going to be here?
As long as I'm needed to say what I have to say. Show what I have to say. Show.
How long have you been working on this exhibit? How long did it take you to capture these images?
You know what happens is, first you become the kind of a person who can capture images quick.
Mm-hmm.
So that part took 19 years.
19 years?
Well, that is after leaving NYU Film School about 30 years ago and realizing I don't have anything to say on film, that I should go and get dressed, as it were. And then you really spend, your camera does justice to it. You spend time trying to find out what life is about and how you get the other side in onto your work. After you spend like 19, 20 years doing that, you can then do it quickly. So it isn't about how long it took me to capture, but how long it took me to get ready to be able to work like this.
Now, as I go through a few more of these photographs, I want you to talk just a little bit more about the other side, because you mentioned that when we were looking at the other photographs in the other room. Can you just give me a little bit more insight on what you mean by that?
By the other side?
Yeah. Does that relate to the longitude 0, latitude 0?
Well, that's a place on Earth, but everything that happens on Earth, first of all, happens on a finer level before it happens here. And so if you really want to affect what is going on Earth, it isn't about continually fighting it on the ground. You can actually go higher and put what you have to say out through your wishes, through your thoughts, and through words. And ask that the best happen. Put it out and ask to access even the finest level of it, and then it will come down. So there is, in Africa, we know how to do that. We work the other levels first and leave the gross material, because it takes too much. It takes money, it takes people, it takes opportunities. And so if you don't have all that, it's best for you to find the easy way out. Go up and ask God to help you.
Now, do you have a favorite on all these images? Is there one that moves you more than another?
That cat is saying to the other one, this isn't the first time. No, I don't have favorites. They're all
your children.
Yeah, you took the word.
Evelyn,
Yes.
why don't you come in for a second? And tell me, what has been the response? This is one of the more unusual exhibits I've seen. I've been here a few times, and I have to say, this is one of the more unusual exhibits you put together.
Right now you're pointing to a proud favorite of the show, but the response has been fantastic. I mean, people come in, they don't know what to expect, and you see all of these photographs, and it kind of transports you to another place, another space, and it gets you thinking. You have the florals where it's also green. You've got the cat. Obviously, Theodora is a cat lover, and then you have these composed images, such as the dolls, and then the piping there, and it just makes you think in a totally different way. I consider them abstract photography.
Well, it's definitely an aspect. This one, I like. I don't know why. You know, you walk through the gallery and you look at them, and like different emotions come to you as you look at it.
This is a wall. This is algae on a wall. Normally, you would try to clean it all off and paint it white and all that. And I go down there to clean it, and it strikes me that we drink algae. We actually go, have a drink. Yes, there's a drink. There's an algae drink, and I get near it, and I find so much healing coming from the wall that I thought, instead of cleaning it off, then put a sculpture around it, and as dainty as possible, and see what happens. And then that happened.
Oh, Theodora, I see another one I like here.
Okay.
Can we move over to here? Wow. Now, is this another doll I'm looking at?
Yes.
And these illustrations in the background.
It's something we found on a magazine about the past. So in a way, it's like the future and the past. The doll seems symbol of the new, and that woman sitting down there with her, there's some sort of a stately feeling about her. The new woman should become stately.
You know, the light, it seems like it's that sunset at the end of the day.
Yes,
that's what drew me initially
it is a sunset
to this. Whereas this one here, which I like too, is clearly daylight. So I love the way you use light. Like I said, all of these images have so much texture in them.
If you're talking about texture, look at that. And that's the window. The nature comes in so vibrantly through the window that you can't close your window anymore. You never need air conditioning or heat, obviously. And just to have to exchange your radiation with this nature, you feed it and it feeds you. It's wonderful.
Oh, Theodora, I thank you for walking me around. Evelyn, like I say, this is one of the more unusual photo exhibits I've ever seen. But I love this work. Theodora, it was great to meet you.
And we must thank Evelyn for...
Evelyn, thank you for inviting me back.
And for finding time to put this on, because this came in from Africa. There was no time. Everybody was booked up. But she felt some need to find, 1 minute here, 2 minutes, 1 week here, 1 week there. And it's the beginning. We feel we should be able to show it to more people after here. But Evelyn is the first one.
Absolutely. We're very glad that they have this show here.
Again, it's going to be up for how long?
It's only going to be up until Monday. The show comes down.
This Monday?
This Monday. But you can contact the gallery if you're interested in any of the images that we featured here.
Oh, okay.
So this is Evelyn Archer from Canvas Paper and Stone Gallery. We're located at 2611 Frederick Douglass Boulevard, Studio 2N, between 139 and 140th Street in Harlem. Thank you for visiting us. You can reach us at 212-694-1747.
Thank you, Evelyn. Thank you, Theodora.
Thank you, Larry.